The police were never going to help us and probably never will. Here's why.
I'm now issuing a public safety order to disperse and order all those assembled at the Residence Inn off of Village Drive to immediately disperse and cease your unlawful behavior, which means leave the area peacefully.
Just like many others, over the last few weeks, I've posted videos asking the police for help, asking them to protect us against ICE, saying that it would be an incredible opportunity for a rebrand and to be able to start fresh. But of course, that was never going to happen. They're right back to protecting fascists because they're probably fascists. In all likelihood, and until they start helping, there's really no reason for us to think otherwise. They're probably jealous of ICE and CBP. They can only dream of having that kind of freedom. I'm sure there's plenty of people out there that most of them would like to beat the shit out of, or maybe even unalive. And this we know because they do it when they can get away with it. And they have for 150 years. But in recent history, and especially with phone cameras, they've gotten a lot of blowback. They've had to be extra careful, and they can only take out that aggression when no one's watching. These ICE guys, on the other hand, get to do whatever they want in broad daylight. And when they're standing there protecting ICE, that most of them are looking at protesters with contempt and silently cheering ICE on. And sometimes not so silently. Here in LA, it wasn't so silent. Cops shot journalists the first chance they got. And of course, it was just 5 years ago that we were all protesting police brutality. And because both Republicans and Democrats just keep giving them money without any changes requested, they have no reason to do anything otherwise. Biden gave an extra $2 billion to local law enforcement, and they still won't protect us. On top of that, police departments keep bankrupting cities without showing any results because police unions are so powerful. In the city of Los Angeles, for instance, police take up 40% of the budget. And when we see that kind of spending, we get to the real purpose of policing, and that's to protect the privileged. If government was really interested in reducing crime, they would consider things like universal basic income and universal health care. Because statistically, crime is closer associated to income inequality and unemployment than anything else. So with programs like that, crime would certainly drop. It's why crime is lower in blue states, because they're at least putting some effort into social welfare. The problem is when you do that, the rich don't have as much, because they'd rather get inside of a jacuzzi in a hotel that's completely surrounded by security than have anything to do with the rest of us. They can fly private jets to bypass airport security, and they can live in gated communities. And so in order to keep what they have, they're just going to keep buying police officers and soldiers till the pressure is so overwhelming that increase